Welcome back to Techopolis 2. This is going to be episode 37. In the last episode, 36, we went for 6 hours and 12 minutes of a video, and we did a maintenance time. In today's episode in particular, I want to make it better. So, we are probably going to tear everything that we did in the last live stream, or in the last episode down, and it will go from there. I think it's a live stream, it wasn't. It was 6 hours up. you know. But yeah, and that was done on October 6th. It was probably video would be way before that, the 6th. But that is when we uploaded it, was on the 6th. Um, so yeah, we went for 6 hours. I don't know how long we'll go for tonight, or today, or whatever you're watching it. But yeah, we're gonna do a little more, making it better. I would say making the system better. Because right now we have some of it done, and we're using refined storage for now, all of it, hopefully, and we'll continue with that, like I said. So, Game of Later. Yeah. So it was it was done on the 22nd of September. Wait a minute. Is this not the right save? Because that means it was almost 8 days later. I might have an old version. But, because it was 9/22, that would have been 2 a.m. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I got sick after I did that video, so it was longer. That's what it was. I think I got sick, and then I didn't do the next two videos until way after, so we should be fine. I think that's what happened. I did the video, it was 6 hours long, then I got sick, and I did the other two. That's why. Well, we'll see. I believe that's what happened. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Let's see. Behind me, yes. Okay, we did. Okay. So, want to see, is there a higher drive than this? There is. So, what kind of drive do we have in here? Yes, there is a higher one. Okay. So I'm gonna try the higher one, which is this guy. It doesn't have anything. Okay. I think I have extra drives. Or actually, we just have extra drives. This is a 236. Okay. So what I'm probably gonna do, we do have one here. I think that the fluid is fine, because I believe the fluid one is gonna be just the water, which is totally fine. And these are just on demand. Right? These are ozone and the processing. Right? Yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out of here. I'm going to switch that drive to that one. The stuff will come in like it was before. Okay. This should be oh, there it is. Okay, the only stuff we want in there. Okay, so that can come out, that can come out, that can come out. The glass can come out. The silicon come out. I think that was it, right? That's the only things. And then the quartz. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So let's just go ahead and put these into this system here. That should be everything. Oh, we got redstone. And lapis. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. I want to make sure I got everything picked up. Nothing. Yep, there's some machines down there. I don't want to lose these machines if I can avoid it. And there. There's nothing else here. Okay, good. I didn't want anything coming in until we're all set here. I mean, everything can come in, but I don't want the automation stuff going in yet. Okay, I got them all. Good. And then we can just hit that there to get all of those. Okay, so that takes care of that section there. And more cables there. Okay. Nothing. Okay, so the basic stuff's coming in. The ore's coming in. Okay. If I look in here, there should be nothing extra coming in. Nothing crafting, nothing like that. Okay, good enough. Okay. Okay. So, what I should do, can I make, okay, so I should have stone in here. Yes, I do. Good. Let's block off the areas where I had stuff. We'll leave the cable there just so we know I mean, it's fine. And so the only stuff coming in is the stuff that's linked with the system itself. I'm gonna take. I don't want to take this all out. I just want to take. Good. Take that out. And I'll leave that cable there if we ever do need it. What I want to probably do is I want to move these crafters over here. I think that would be the better thing. These are just automatic crafters that are crafting our some of the stuff that we need on demand. So we're gonna remove that over here. Yeah. And I think all these crafts that we have in here are not craftable because I think we got rid of the crafter. Yeah. So we'll have to reset all these up. Right now they can't craft them because they don't know where the items are, I think. I mean, even like the cable, like we're missing nether quartz, we're missing the redstone. All that stuff is gonna have to be processed in a simpler way or in the way that we've done before. So we'll need some crafters, which we have 3 in here, but we can also craft more. So let's go ahead and craft more of those. That's from this system over here, not this one. Obviously, it's not in the same system because if it was the same system, it would say we couldn't craft those. So, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll use these crafters for crafting everything that we need, pretty much, for the basic stuff of refined storage. Because right now, we can't do anything with refined storage because we don't have anything craftable. I mean, the only stuff that might be craftable, no, I don't think any of this is. Yeah, because it's missing everything. So we have to figure out how we want to. I mean, even yeah. So this is missing. So it doesn't have. It has all this stuff. It's just missing the redstone, the silicon, and all that. Okay. How are we gonna do this here? So I think off the bat, we're gonna move this smelter here. And we'll grab the network thingy here. And we'll need the importer here. So we're gonna put this in, like so. This should be already configured. Yep. Okay, and then we can just do the input over here, like it was. And then just put these back in, like so. We'll just have to add the power back in, which I guess I didn't grab, that's okay. That's that one. And this one has glowstone. So we're going to do the same thing that we did over here. I'm just going to go over by 1. Connect some cables to it. Put the advance thing there. And put the glowstone in. And then we just need the importer on the left. Okay. That takes care of these machines here. Now I do need to hook this back up. Because if I don't, it's not gonna bring everything in. So there's that. Oh, we gotta add the power to the back of this guy. Get that network thing. Alright, so we basically have those things craftable now. These glowstone and these basic processors. So to get the rest of them, we'll have to look at refined storage and see what we need to do to make them. Which I think I might still have them up here. Not all of them. Okay. Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay, so what do we need? We need silicon, which is string, and that. So let's see. Processing. So it knows how to make it. Can it make it? Okay, so it can make it. It's got slime, so it can make that. So that we don't need to do. Enrich iron, which is quartz and iron. So we need to set up a way for iron to be created, which is going to be this guy. And that's just gonna be regular. I think that's just gonna be. Ooh. I don't know. Can I just do it out of regular iron? Let's see. Raw iron. Huh. Okay, we'll have to see. And then quartz. And that would be... Okay, this is what I'm looking for, the ore process. Okay, and this is just going to be an enrichment chamber. So we need an enrichment chamber for this one. And... enrichment chamber. Okay. And then we're going to set up this right over here, just like so. And we're going to grab a cable. That's not a cable. And put in cables. Okay, that's only 4 cables. Okay, well. So we got enrichment chamber here. Okay. And then that should be, okay, so we want to, let's reset that. We want to input, output. We want to input from here, and then we want to get power to the back. And then we're going to use, oh, we don't have any patterns in here. Oh, we do. Okay, good. So we're going to make a pattern for this right here. This one here. Okay. So now it will know how to make quartz. So I'm going to put that in there. So if I ask for quartz, it's going to say, oh, we know how to make quartz. We know how to make that. The other one I might want to make, that makes quartz. Is it this binding? So it needs iron for that. Redstone and silicon. The silicon is in an energizer, and it's basically that. Okay, so energizer for that one. Okay. So that is going to be energizer smelter. Is that the same thing as this? Okay, that's this. Okay. I'm going to put it in here for right now. We might want to change it. We might want to add another one. Just because we do need a lot of that. And if it's doing one thing, it might not be able to do the other thing. So we'll have to see about that. Okay, so that takes care of that. We need iron. But I don't see the iron in here. Like iron ore. Huh. I know we have iron ore. Where is the iron? Good. Got it. So how... You know how that you get it. Oh. You can't. Oh, enrich... No. Oh, so you have to enrich it first. And then you get... So you get 2 dusts. Okay, so let's look. If we do that... Okay. So... I think that might be the easiest way to do it. So we're going to do this first. That's enriching it, right? Enrich into dust. So enrichment. Enrichment. Okay, we're going to put that in here. Then we get this, which then the chain energize. And we can energize that into a ingot. Okay. So, energizing it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright, so that was energizing. Energizer. Energizer. Huh. And oh, energizer smelter. Isn't that what this is? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We just put those. We might add another one of these in at that point. Another two, maybe. Okay. So that should be able to make this. Yes, it can. What about importer? So it needs gold and glass. So we need gold. We can put this back, and we can put this in here. I don't know where we got that from, but that's okay. Gold. Okay, let's get some gold. Let's see what machine this needs. I mean, it's also, we could do the induction roll. That'll give us 1 for 1, but then it gives us a byproduct. Or we can do enriching, which gives you the ore. You know, you do the ore into the dust, and then you dust into. Yeah, I guess that's really the only way of doing it. Okay, so we're gonna do this, this, this. This is gonna be enriching it. And then from there, we go into this. Oh, wait a minute. This has a... Oh, is that the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. And then we do that. Okay. So probably the same process as the other one. So we're gonna do iron dust. And we'll enrich it over here. Okay. And glowstone dust, yeah. Then we're gonna do redstone doesn't need to have that. I know redstone. If I look at redstone, that's not redstone. Redstone. And we'll need diamond. Okay. So if I look at redstone here, we can just put that in enrichment. I think the same thing with diamond. Enrichment. So there's 2 enrichments. Enrichment. I guess we'll put them in here for now. We need to make glass for some of these recipes too. So glowed, redstone, iron. So redstone, we got the silicon already made. We need glass. And it looks like the only way to, I mean, we have glass. We need, yeah, so the only way to make glass is an inductional. Kind of stinks, but that's okay. I think we had inductional in here. So we're going to use that inductional that we already have. We're going to put a crafter on it. So we'll put it right here. We'll get some cable to connect it. Then we will put this on top. Go into configuration. That's set good, right? No. Let's hit the middle. We're gonna input and output. And okay, we'll input it there. We'll get some power on the back. Okay, and then we're just gotta make the craft for glass to be made. Okay, so that one. If I look at uses, there's only 53 uses for this. So that's fine. Here. So 1 for 1 pretty much is what it is. And then we'll put that in. So now we can make glass on demand. I think now, everything in here, hopefully, we can make. Boom. Everything's there. Everything is ready to go. Cable is there. Is there anything not available to be made here? Maybe the higher chips, maybe not. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Now, what is going on? Why are these on? What's it making? Did I not tell it to make anything? Oh, I guess I did. Well, I guess we'll see how this works. So how we have it here is if it needs it, it makes it. If it doesn't need it, it doesn't make it. In a way, it'll save us time and resources because it's not going to auto-craft whatever it is. We also should, I think we also need, I can get some glass. 10. We also will need glass bottles, I think, and I don't think because I put glass in and nothing came out for bottles. So we'll need glass bottles for something as well in this mod. So yeah, we can see what it's making, and yeah, I mean that's not bad. I can easily make a 4K disc. We can always get rid of it if I don't need it, or I can use it in a different drive, like yeah, it's making 1 cable. I know it's making 12, but I asked it for 1, I guess. So this is what I'm saying. With these many crafts going on, you can see it's full. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Good. Okay. I didn't have it exporting it. So anything from in here wasn't getting exported, so I didn't know. So it's like on demand. Maybe in the next episode, we'll make this all be on demand. So it's automatically going to make the stuff, and then just continue making it. I want to get auto crafting done as well, just because some of the stuff that we do need, like if we had it auto crafted, might be better. And so it only made the 4K. And now it's working on the other one. And it's probably needing glass for something, because so it's got that going. This is going as well with making silicon. I want to try to get this going along. Okay. Yeah, because it's making this from the iron. Well, the glass should be done. So you can see there's 10 glass, so we can take that all out. And we'll make a process. I don't want it on exact. We're just going to make bottles. And then that would be a regular crafter. I think our regular crafter is over here, right? Yeah. So this is where everything else is. So you can see all the crafts that we have over here. Like the string, the housing. All these should be all set. Obsidian, crafting table. Right, crafting table is right there. We got wood. We got the crafters, and machine casing, which is right there. Gold block, diamond block. Sugar from sugar ham, which iron. Glass, which and redstone makes 8 cables. Slime from vines. Housing. So we got that there. Gold, diamond. Another quartz base and glowstone dust. That'd be the only thing is the other ones can okay, so we can make that, right? Yeah. Okay, we can make that. What about this? Yep. I just hit make, didn't I? That's okay. There's a 4K disc. Another crafter. Yes, we can. External surface. Yeah, we can. There's one I was wondering. Oh, a destruction core. Yeah, we can. And then advance can. What was it? Oh, deconstruction core. We can make that. Okay, so basically, hopefully I didn't hit any. I did hit that. My mistake. That's okay. It just means we'll have extra things. Like we have extra redstone you can see in there. And then all these ores will have to be processed as well, automatically, like this. So, iron, pretty much iron's is set. We have copper, gold is set, just all these. So we're gonna have to do that now. Because I want to make every ore not have to go through the system. You know, eventually I'm gonna have it just everything be shoot through. And that's why we have everything coming in. Yeah, I think everything is good right now. This one, the smelter, I might need to add another one in, just because it's doing all these. We already did another for it should have its own, I think. It's constantly going to be using that one. And it can't do any of these until these are done. I mean, yes, there's not enough quartz, so it's not that. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Advanced smeltery. Advanced smeltery. I guess we could just go here for now. Okay. we are gonna connect some cable up. Import cable there. I guess that would work for that. And then I'll wait. And maybe I'll have a few of these. We also need power for it. That kind of... I guess we do from the top, actually, the power. Because we're not using the top for anything. Okay. And once that is done with that stuff, we will, turn a dial. Let's... Okay, so I think I'm gonna take the quartz out and have it be in its own machine. And then I also think... I think these are let's move these into their own as well. It'll be a little bit easier, I guess, too. So that is a smelter. I love it, how it had stuff still in it. Alright, and then we'll do import. We'll get, so we do that and that. Oh, I hope I can make cables from that without having that. Cable. Oh, I already have 12 cables. But can I make more? Yeah, it's missing the iron. That's fine. We have enough to set this up. Okay. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and put that in there, that in there. And that will be good enough. Get rid of this now. Okay. So yeah, so anything that needs to be smelted, like ore-wise, can go there. This should be fine. Wait. Wait. And is that an image? And that's an image, right? I think... Hold on, my inventory is a little bit too much right now. Okay. So, if I go ahead... Put a cable here. Get one of these enrichment things. Which we have a lot of these, so it doesn't... Take those out. And then we'll add the import here. And then we'll just add a cable there. I also should make sure this guy is all configured right. It's not. This guy is not. Okay, these all should now be correctly set. Okay. So then I can take these two recipes and have them in their own machine. Iron and gold, right? And then we have this machine that does the ore processing. So, there is that. So this is like our automatic, on-demand type of thing. And you can see what we have left over from doing those demands. And our storage is filling up. Just on the demand stuff is filling up. So if I wanted to do one of these, I could. Okay. What about the 4? We have a 4K. What about this 4001? We're missing a lot. And look how many crafts it would need. I wonder. Well, it's only okay. Missing 800 of those, 900 of those. Man. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these in. Because this should give us enough of the... Oh, so it's going to that one. That's okay. 409. Now, can I make one of those? Good. Let's make one of those. This will take a bit of time. Like, honestly. Look what it's gotta make. So, this might be... Yeah, and you can see, everything in there now is in there. Except for Soken. So it's making a lot of iron dust. Not in there, making a lot of that, which is the only thing in there. And got that. Okay, doesn't handle that, which is good. Maybe this one should have it its own for each. We're gonna also remember we have a lot in here, so. Oh yeah, so you have no iron. That's why. How many? So we requested this and it's 33% done. It still needs a lot of iron. That's what's holding me up. It's iron and all the processing and all that. Now, is there anything above this one? It is. Is that one in here? 1, 6. Okay, that one is in here. 3. So yeah, that one we could do. Because it required a lot more. So this one we can do, this one we can't do. Is there one above this one or not? Probably not. Okay, well. 64. And the nice thing is we had one of the lower K's in there, and Pi used it. Remember we had that 4K that we made by mistake? It's using that. Because it knows that we had that. So yeah. Yeah, that was smart to get this its own thing. 5K. Why is it making another quartz when there's... Oh, it needs 2,000? It's got over 20,000 in there. That's interesting. Okay, so it's 35% done. It's working on the processing bindings. And it's gotta work on these. It's got all of those. So it looks like the diamond ones are done. Yes, there's only 3. Four minutes in. Stored, yeah. Oh, wow. Time in the bottle for that, for sure. There's just so many of it. It needs to be done. Okay, yes. Just it's still coming in. Or 6%. Or, I mean, 6 minutes, 45%. Yeah, so this is doing its thing. Speed this thing up a little bit. Oh, I hit the wrong thing on that one. So basically, how much longer? So we need 7 more of those, 127 of those, and the quartz is getting down there. It's stored. Oh wait a minute, it's got a lot more quartz with it. Wow. I mean, it's 54%, but let's see here. Now it's just doing that one. Okay. I want to start making our better platform back here. I don't know what that was from, but I'll just cover it up. So what I'm thinking is, maybe from here, well, let's see, how high are those? So right to here, maybe if I can put on the back of these, yeah. If I want to move these back here, I want to be able to do that, but because that is high enough that I can get the stuff in here if I wanted to. It could go all in higher, but I'm going to leave it for now. So what I'm going to do up here, kind of like what we did down there, but we're going to do it so it's automatic. So same type of thing, we're just going to make it so it comes in and goes out, kind of thing. So that way we can get more iron, we can get more, you know, all these materials that we have going on here. And this is just going to continue trucking through anyway. Hopefully by the end of the episode we'll have that disc ready to go, and we'll pop it in here, kind of reset everything, because by then we should have the other system up. So we are gonna do, we will need another one of these last things, so we're gonna do inductional smelter, right? That's what this is, right? Yeah. And we'll make a new glass thing. All these recipes are gonna have to be redone, but that's okay. Processing. Glass. Boom. Boom. So since that's kind of like the first one that we really need a lot of, I mean not a lot, but quite a bit. So with this, we are going to set up here, right? And then we'll get power and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, import, export from the bottom, right? That would be more sense. Export, and down here we're going to say I want to send in sand. So we're going to just grab, I think we can just input that sand right there, and get some cable here, and then that will just import sand into this machine. Once we do that and that, right, and then give it some power. So now that's just gonna make glass. And it won't go anywhere because there's nowhere for that to go, but now it does. So it's gonna constantly just make glass until it fills it up. I don't think there's a need to make it not make it, because we have 82K right now. And I don't think, I mean, it would be nice to say, hey, only X amount, but when we have so much glass, it really doesn't matter. Now, once I get this drive made, it might not, you know, I might want to stop it. But right now, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. So if I go in here and I do glass, 124K, 68, 69. So it's going up slowly, not as fast as other things would. And this is gonna be on demand, I think. Then we got another quartz. So we'll do an advanced quartz, another quartz, advanced. Advanced. Which one is this? Okay, it's this one right now. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to do this here. We're going to grab another advanced. Do I have any extra? I don't. Okay, there's some cable. Okay, so we're gonna do again underneath. Is we'll do the importer. So here, here. What is this one? This is for quartz. And this one is for ironing dust. Those two we might want to do our own different one, I think. So for a quartz. Enrichment. Chamber. That should be chamber. Oh, that's right. I don't know why I'm doing this. We need another quartz. Okay. So basically, what we want to do is input another quartz in here. Have power. And we can just connect this, and then we can say auto sort on. So this is going to constantly make another quartz. So like the one down here is on demand. So it does not have, if it doesn't need to make it, it won't make it, type thing. If it says, oh, I need to make it, it's to make it from down here. Now enrichment, another enrichment, and And this one's gonna be for dust. So where is the one go dust to that? I think one iron ore. Wait, input one iron ore. Okay, so it's 4 into this, okay. Let's get this in here. Take. We get another one of these factories here. And if I go like, well, I want it here. And I can tilt it with the wrench, and I can take that one out. I want to have a block here. And then we'll bring this up. So, this is the enrichment chamber, this is enrich. We'll do this. Boom, 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 boom. Import. Cable. Okay. So we need one for iron and one for this. Okay. Down here, we're going to come down here and say, I want to input this. And here I want to input this. Auto sort on, auto sort on. So this is going to constantly go. Now, oh, that needs power, doesn't it? And that is on, okay. I don't know why I thought I needed those cables, but I didn't. Okay. How's that just doing? Still not done. So that should mean our gold is not going up yet. That's okay. That went up. Okay, so that's done. This is done. This is done. Which is one glowstone. So we just need a enrichment chamber with redstone ore and diamond ore. So we just need an enrichment. One, two, and a 3. Right? Enrichment. Oh, these are all enrichments. Okay, good. So we're gonna take those and go wait. Keep the enrichments together, I guess. So we're gonna do one there, one there. And then another one here. These points on top. Well, I guess I'll leave that like that. Okay. Input, input, input. Alright. Wow, I actually break one of the machines too. I did. I was so quick that I destroyed the machine. The good thing is it kept the information inside of it. Okay, oh yeah, let's... Slow, yeah, that's what we want. Like that one there, and that one there. Next one go here if we have one. Oh, normal actually might be fine. Okay. Okay. I guess let's get the cables in. Okay. So this one is gonna do glowstone, diamond, and okay, so we need okay, redstone, lapis one of them? I think lapis is one of them, I just don't have it on here. Gold, no. Diamond, that's what it was. So it's redstone, I don't know if it's lapis, I think lapis is one of them. We need diamond. Right, so it's diamond and then glowstone. So boom, boom, boom. Lapis is probably one of them, but we just don't know. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're still... Wow. It's probably the quartz, isn't it? It's still doing quartz. So what about, what was it? We said, how is this done? Yeah. Enrichment chamber. Okay. So we can add that in. To here. Okay. Okay. And then this was lapis, right? That's what you said. Okay. We can also get lapis down here, so it's auto-craftable. That would just be making a auto-crafted here of how you do lapis. So, lapis. Or, and then this is what we want. Again, just so we have it kind of like on demand if we ever needed to, but I don't think we'll ever need this on demand. But if we want to have it, I'd rather have it than not have it, because then we don't need to worry too much. Okay. So if I ever, if I ever did not have enough lapis, which I guess I have 2.k right now, then it would go into that play. It'd be, okay, okay, we have it, what I mean, that kind of thing. So, yeah. I'm waiting for this disc to be done. Once this disc is done, I'm going to take all those discs out and kind of get rid of them. And then I'll just put that new disc in. And let it build up as we continue making things. We can always put it back in if we need to. But I want to see how much we actually can make on its own decor, per se. Right now it's using all the iron that we have. So we need to do one for copper. Well, it's the same kind of ore, so it doesn't really matter. So copper, okay, so that just... So copper is one of those enrichment things. Okay. So we want to make the dust from that. So that would need 2 more things. We'll need, okay, so we need copper ore for the back. Okay. Then we need to take the dust, the copper dust, which we do have quite a bit. And then we need to... Ore to copper dust. Copper dust, enrich it. There we go. So basically, and then this would automatically make the dust, so we just need a dust for the other one. See what I'm saying? So this will go into the enrichment chamber. It will make dust of copper. If you look here, copper, yeah, copper, the dust, so that's an enrichment chamber, which is this. The dust then gets enriched again, and, oh no, it doesn't, it gets, energized into the ore. So we need 2 more of these, 2 more of these, okay. I mean, yes, we can probably use the same machines over here with the on-demand stuff. I might just do that, because it's not going to be needed all the time. You know what I mean? So we can actually just put the on-demand in here, and then on-demand of this in here, right? So we got the copper, and then the other ones would be enrichments. 2 more of these machines up there for the automation part of it, you know what I mean? So we need an advanced for that. And then smeltery for that. So I think I'm just gonna do these as separate. I'm gonna do it here. And we'll do it here. That way, there's a little gap in between. So we're going to input that in here. Input this into here. So it's always going to use these two materials. I guess back here. Okay. And here we will auto sort. And then here we'll go. So pretty much this machine is gonna make the stuff for this machine. This machine is asking you to make the copper. Go from there. That takes care of copper. And the gold we already have. Oh no, we don't have the gold on. Because the gold is here and here. We just don't have it up there. So we need to do that as well. You know what I mean? And actually, if I came about this, let's switch these. Gold, copper, yeah, and copper, because that's how we have it up there, so I'd rather keep it like that. So we're missing gold now, up there, so we're going to get gold here, and then gold dust. And then we need 2 new machines to do this. So we need a, what was it, a energizer. And a smelter. So again, enrichment factor is the dust, and the dust, no, the ore. Yeah, 1 ore, so this would be gold, and the dust goes into this smelter. Set up the, take that off, slow, we do not want it fast, is it here, export, export, cable, 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 and we want to put the ore here, right? And then the dust over here. Good enough. So that will keep on making everything it needs to make everything. So, yeah. How are we doing on this? Still going. Yeah. That's right, because it'll be a good time to see what we also need to do ore-wise and stuff. Okay, so that does that. Then we got silver. Okay, silver. Okay. So, silver, how does that go? Same thing. So, same thing as we did before. I might just put this on demand instead of making both. I don't know if it's worth having both. So, one of those, it makes that. And then smelting, energizer, makes that. So I think we should make the crafts for it, but we might not need it, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But and that's right, we just have 2 machines, we can do it all. If ever need it. That's true. That goes in there. That goes in there. Then we just need to get some of the silver dust. Silver dust. And again, enrichment. Advanced. Takes the ore. I'm guessing the smeltery, right? Right. Okay. Enriching. Smelter. Okay. Enriching. Smelter. Okay, yeah, that's where I want to put them. Okay. Okay. We'll wait for some of these cables to come in. copper ore. Yep. This would be silver dust. The wrong machine. There we go. Good enough. I just had the wrong machine, that's all it was. So there was nothing coming over to get smelted. Still going. How long? It's been going for almost an hour. It's almost done, but that's way too long. That's silver, then we got tin. So we got tin. I'm assuming it's the dust form. Let's just have a little quick look here. Yep. So, same thing. So it's gonna be we'll do that one, and then we'll take the tin dust. And smelt that into feed. Okay. So once again, we're gonna come over here, we'll put our tinting in there. Over here, put our tinting here. Same type of setup. We're gonna need tin. Take that out. So we'll need more machines. Let's see. Enrichment. So we need enrichment and a factory. That's all we have left in here. Damn. I believe we have more enrichments in here. We got more enrichments. So there's the enrichment, there's the smeltery. Because we need one for each one of these. So that's tin for sure. Because that looks like tin. And then we got silver, I don't know what that one is. Lead, all these different ores need their own ore processing. down here with these guys. So we can always, if we need to, we can always auto-connect from here, but it should automatically be made from the system itself, so we should never ever run out. Okay. What is, okay, so that is tin. We said, this is silver. Okay, how does, I'm betting silver's the same thing. But let's just double check. Wait, did I already do silver? I did silver. Wait a minute. Then that's nickel. That's not. I thought the one here was the one I did here was supposed to be nickel. That's okay. Let's spread those out. So this was nickel here, so that's probably the same thing. My guess is it's the same. Because they all like are pretty much the same kind of war, so yep. So we got that. We got that. Oh wait, that's not that. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta click that, that's right. No. There it is. Okay. There, that goes there, because technically this is tin. Yeah. So we got nickel. Okay. Nickel plus. Okay. I'm gonna have to be switched. Nickel. Oh, we have it. Okay. So we need to export here, here. Grab some cable. Okay, and then so we need to do nickel with nickel. schedule another 300. Wow. That's what I'm saying. The other way would be better because it just has it. You know what I mean? Okay, so that was mid silver and aluminum. Okay, so we have aluminum. That's silver, right? That's silver. That's aluminum. That's lead. And then we got osmium. And we got iridium. These are the ores we have left. So we might need like 4 or 5 machines to do this. That's fine. So we got 4 left to do. To have it be automatic on all, or also just us have it recrafted it, and that'll give it enough time. Okay, so aluminum again is that ore dust thingy. Okay. How are we doing on aluminum? Yeah, but look how fast the stuff's coming in. Like, we're almost at half of what we have in there already. That's just nuts. Okay. So we need to go in here. We need to do this. With auto craft. There's that one. Ask here. Now. Okay, so there's that one there. These are just the ore. So the combination. Lead. Something I'm betting. Yep. There's that. That osmium. Now osmium might not be able to be done in the same machine. There it is. Okay. And then we got lead. Or iridium. Okay. Osmium, got that in there, lead. So we need 5 more of these machines for each one. So there's nothing in there. I think I had some in this chest here still. Okay. So we need enricher and smelter. So we got smelter. 4. Right, those are smelters, and then we need the enrich. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 4. 1, 2, 4 of these. Enrichment factories. More. Okay. We might need another one of these machines, but let's see. Because we will have 1, 2, 3. We will. And let's just make another machine. Let's just do another one of these right now. Easier to do it now than later. And that means we'll need another importer and more, one more of these advanced and smelters. one more of these. One more of these. Okay. So the line over here looks like it's the emission. Sure. Of course, there's stuff in there. Whatever. And this would be the smelter. Of course, there's stuff in that one too. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and this one gets the dust stuff. So we're gonna do aluminum, lead, osmium, that. Then one over here, we'll get aluminum, lead, and lead. Those should be the right. Yep, it does. Get another one of these in here. Get all this out of here. Then we get a importer on there. A importer on there. A cable there. A cable there. I guess we just do a cable there to there. And then that will do this. Did I just get rid of all my dust that I needed? I did. So we got aluminum, right? We got lead. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't get any. I didn't get any dust. Yeah. That's probably why. Okay, so that's all set up. So basically, I just want. Yeah, it's not. Jumped on here. Okay. So I think I'm gonna come over here and do the next 4. Yeah. So we're gonna go. So if I do shrink first, then smelter. Okay. So there's stuff in them, but that's okay. It'll just die off once I get done. And then smeltery, enrichment. Okay. So we go here. Now we mark points. I have 4 there, and I have 4 there. Okay, that works, I guess. That's 6, 7, 12. Those are not what I want. I think that should be fine now. Alright, so we'll need import. It has to be just do all the input on the one side, right? Input, so they're all on the same line. And I mark cable. Okay. Then we can line this cable through. It doesn't have to be both. It has to. I'll leave it like this right now. But I might change that to both like this one is. still gotta bring this system over here. Let's bring all this stuff out of here. Okay. We don't need it to go in, it's fine. Got rid of it actually. Aluminum, lead, osmium, lead. I got rid of lead. Okay, I'm sure I have lead in here. Yeah, there is lead. Okay. Tin. We can get rid of all the gold here. Yeah. Okay. How is that just coming? Oh, it's done. So if I look in here, or is it done? Because I don't see it in there. Oh, I think it's glitching. Yeah. But it does all it is done. I just can't see this system for some odd reason. That's not good. It's seeing the other system. Because see, there's a lot of stuff in here that we don't not have. No, I don't see iron going up though. I don't know why it does this, but it does. Every so often, like, it does this, and it's very weird. Alright, well, let's get this other side hooked up. Here. And here, right? Gotta bring the cable over underneath. Okay. I believe the side over here is gonna be the same side that is here. Oh wait, it's not gonna allow it. I can just grab it. Silver lead. We got green silver. Lead. Osmium. Okay. So we're gonna get all these three, pop them into their system. Good enough. Okay, so we can get rid of this now, this nickel that we got out of that machine. So it's gonna be lead first. Okay. Huh. Right back on here. Alright, down here. We're going to put osmium, lead, that should be everything. Might just have to clean out these machines because they do seem to be tracking more stuff than they should. Why did you shut off? Am I not? No, I'm not out of power. Yeah, anyway. up. Everything should be in flying colors. Okay, my permanent final's still on me. Too bad this is not working. Because obviously we have less than that amount here. But I know that that disc is done, because if it wasn't done, it would show up that it would be done. What we could do, just take these out, and then take this out, see if we can find that disc. Okay, so it's 4. Oh. There it is. I knew it had to be in there. Okay, put that one back in. Now we just need a disc thingy, and we'll be all set. Well, now nothing's going in and out because it's nothing, no drive in there. Alright, do I have a disc in here? No, I don't. Okay, let's make a disc. What? Excuse me? Drive? Interesting. Storage thingy. Storage. ST. Now, take this out. Put this guy in. Now, this should only bring in, if it doesn't, I'm in trouble. This should only give me the stuff that's over here. If it shows up other things, then there's something wrong. But that's okay. And it should bring up like the ores and stuff like that as well. Just doing everything in there. But that's weird. It lost the. Did I have another wireless grid on me? No. interesting. I don't know what happened. I mean, I can't. The main drive linked, not in range. Well, now it's working, right? Yeah. I don't know what happened. Because it was working before, and then just all of a sudden stopped. Let's double check this system here. Yep, seems like everything's coming in. And we should be getting the emeralds and coal. We didn't do them, did we? The emeralds and coal. Right, because I don't think we did them. Okay. Oh, that's just an enrichment. That's 1 for 1. Okay. The same thing with emeralds. I think it's a 1 for 1. So that will be in that machine. And then same thing. Okay. Good enough. And that was is that what it is? Hold on. Enrichment. Oh, okay. I guess. Should we make another enrichment? Let's make another enrichment setup here. Advanced enrichment. Oh, I don't have another point, do I? Okay, well, let's at least figure this out. And then we'll do boom boom. That works because it's all connected. Then we just gotta get a point. Do I not point? Okay, there's a few more. Okay, that one's done. That's enrichment, right? So I think that is these guys. For sake, let's just put it here. export, export, and then when we pull one, there we go. Really quickly, I'm just gonna go. I have a thing over here. I can get rid of everything in the system here. Put in the system. Shouldn't take too long. And we can reset the thing. There's a whole lot of stuff for in, but I want to make sure it's set. Like there's nothing on it. And I think we're good. I think we got everything that I want to get done in this video. Like, much. I mean, we can try to make these drives, but I don't think it's gonna take way too long. We might also want to do the same thing for quartz, because that's what our biggest downgrade right now is quartz. That way, right? We don't have. Oh no, we do have quartz up here. Okay, we just don't have it making silicon. Okay. Yeah, so we have quartz. It's just I don't know. Should we make it so it automatically crafts those into that refined stuff, or should we just have it on auto craft? That'd be my biggest thing. Is if I send it all to, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to do that because the nether quartz is really only used for that, I think. So. So now I'm just throwing everything into the main system right now that is on this disc. I might do the same thing with these discs too. Because I think it takes 3 of these to make one of these. And there's a higher disc even above this, which is the other one. Okay. Let's sleep very quickly. Put this disc back in. We'll let it go for a few minutes here. So let's go and see how much. Because now everything should come back. Yeah, I mean, look how fast it's filling up. I mean, we're almost up to 10,000 already. How are we doing on... Okay, so iron. Wait, where's the iron going into? Because I don't see any iron in here. That is iron, right? Iron. Yeah, where's iron going? Dust. So iron should be coming in. Like everything else is. I see the iron here. This, get some out. Okay, so since we don't need this, So what happened is, when we set it up, we never set it up to actually take the gold and put it somewhere. So it was just making dust and not being able to do anything with the dust. So that's what happened. But that's okay. I mean, we fixed it. It's working. We have 40,000 items. I'm not gonna take everything out again. I would, but I'm not. Then silicon. We could take the quartz that we're making and put into that, just so we don't have to build it up. That might be a good idea too. The good thing is the miners are able to keep up with even all this stuff. I mean, you can see how much lapis, how much, you know, everything we have, we're good on. I might want to put the dust in below it or above it, just so we know how much dust we have. Because it's going to make dust, and it's going to have it in the system. We can actually see it, and we can say, oh, we don't need, you know, I don't know. Yeah, so we have a lot. Okay, so everything else looks good here. And we're making iron, we're making copper, we're making everything that we need pretty much for the first 2 stages anyway. We have glass being made as well, automatically. The thing I probably want to do to make this is make silicon. And that's just taking this and the trial. Okay, let's do that just so it's auto-crafted like that too. And that would be interesting. Okay. Not That's not what we wanted. That's quick, but that's not what we wanted. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, we do have one. We have one more power unit. Ah, I did. This is just going to make the other process a lot better. We just need to get power for it. Let's see. Alt. I wonder if I already had one in there and I just made one. What are they called? Flux. Yeah, I had them in there. I just didn't have the right name. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna go put this onto that last one, and then we should be all set. So, everything now is automatic once that comes in. We're out 1.k of that, so it's fine. So, and if we ever need to increase the amount that we're getting of these ores that we are automatically producing now, we can just add more machines. So, up here is the automatic one. Down here is the non-automatic. It just makes it when it thinks we need it, which I think is better to have both, because if we're out of something, right? Say we're out of one of these items that we're gonna need, we say, oh, we just need to, automatically craft it, instead of having to wait. It can either craft over here, or we might get it from there. So it's a double back on everything we have. And I think that's everything we need to do the first automation as well. I mean, yes, I'd like to build up the materials that we have. I mean, now since we got the iron working, we got the silicon working, so it should be coming in a little bit faster than that. Did I, that way if we need to say we want to craft another 48 drive, if it had all the sand, which it does not, I don't know what it needs sand for, or if it had all these, then it could make it, but right now it doesn't have those materials that it needs. But these drives are not going to have automation. Say, hey, if you make it, but like everything else, we want to have you create. We're missing 1,000 of those, 8,000 of those, 920 of those, 1,000 of these. So like I said, before this drive that's in there becomes full, right? It will get full. And we're almost. Maybe not a while. Maybe for a while. But yeah. Gold might have an issue. Everything else seems to be going up pretty quickly. Glass is going up. So if I think back to the first craft, the first auto craft over here, what do we need? Half the stuff we already have. We have lapis, right? We need lapis, coal coat, treated good, rounds, clay, smooth stone, right? Well, is it cocoa or can it be? Okay, it's gotta be cocoa. So cocoa and treated go together. Browns is isn't it, I gotta make dust. Do that. And that's nickel, after all, if we have that, it should be able to make that because copper tin, we're already being tinified per se over here. So basically, we just do this, and knows how to make those. We do that. Put it in here. Where is it? Here, right? It just needs to be bronze. From that bronze, then you just smelt it. So, and then we just take the bronze and we smelt it. So we will need a crafting card. Do I not know how to make crafting card in here? Do not know. Okay, yes, it does know how to make crafting card. Okay. Wait. That's just the upgrade. Okay, so now it's time to make the upgrade. Just know how to make the... Okay. So if I go in here, crafting card, we need at least one. So how quick that is. So we'll need that, so we can craft these on demand. Right, you want to have it auto craft and then a craft on demand. So the auto craft will be this, which will be done in an auto crafter over here. When it needs a, what did we say? We need a energizer. So energizer, is it this? Energizer. Oh, it's a smelter. So it's this guy. Okay. Sweet. So we just need another smelter. Advanced smelter. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get a importer. Get some cables. And then that will go in there. Now this crafting one will go, we'll make one. And so we're gonna come over here and make one. Well, did it go in here? It went in there, I just didn't have power. There we go. Okay. So that was the smelter, right? Okay. Advanced smelter. Come back here. Oh, the brown. Oh, that's what we want. Automatically make it. Right? I put that part in here. It should automatically make that. Okay, that's what we need to do. So if it doesn't have it, it's gonna make it. Okay, got it. And then it'll make the rounds. Okay. We got 14 animals. Already. We need coal coke, which means we need to do something. We need coal coke and we need clay. Which I think we got clay in here. So clay. Yeah, we do have clay. Got clay. I'll put clay here since we will have a lot of it. I mean, 1.8k. I mean, that's just because we have a lot of it. Stone blocks, stone. That has to be done in induction though. So we're gonna have to get another one of those to do stone. Which we do have stone. We'll have to make a recipe for the autocraft of it, but that's okay. So we're gonna have 2 of these guys. We can ask for the one here, I mean, glass is not used that much. So we could probably just put it in here. You know, I mean, the reality is, we won't need to autocraft a lot of these things anyway, because they're going to be automatically made. So we really don't need to make sure, but... Ah, come here. I need you. Thank you. And we'll go up here. Find our way here. Oh, let's put the machine out first. Right, this is the machine, yeah. So we are going to give it some power, obviously. We're gonna input from the side. We're gonna go boom, boom, boom. So input from the bottom. And it's probably here. Input is stone, and that'll make other things. So I think stone is not on here. I want to be able to see how much stone we have, so I'm gonna put. I forgot you can't have anything in your hand as you open these things up. Just be aware. Yeah, so we can just put it right here. So stone, right? And then we can go up there and put flintstone. Smooth. So smooth stone. Alright, and we can put that back in. Put that back in. Okay. So we got smooth stone, we got that, which is, I don't know why it's that color. Clay. There we go, a lot of that, which is good. We have another course, that's not gonna matter. How's our just doing? Yeah, 140,000. Alright, so that takes care of those 2 and that. We just need tree wood and cocoa. Now, I'm going to do it this way, using a polarizer thingy, because this will make the tree wood. And we can easily, I think we can make this either over here or over there. And then this to take care of, oh, we need 2, can I make 2 of those? That's my question. It's called, is it here? There it is. So can I make 2 of these? Yes, good. Make 2 of these. So we'll have one for the automatic thing, and then we'll have one for the non-automatic. Because we need to make tree wood, and the only way to do that is by this machine here. And then we got the first whole tier done, which was not that hard to do, as you saw. So, and then at that point, it's just a matter of putting it into a system. You know, into the autocraft. I don't know how long this will take to build, though. What's almost done, I guess. 46. I hope the machine that makes it is not. Basically that machine right there. lot of the stuff I've disconnected, so gears, what's this doing? Aluminum, lead. So yeah, you can see how this is set up here. So we'll do this like a encapsulator, because it's gonna make some kind of bucket thing that needs to get the oil. So we'll need an encapsulator and that. Oh my god, look at all this. It's all almost filled up with random crap. Where is that being made? We need other thing we need is, like I said, is the fluid. Is it a part of fluid thingy? Yeah, fluid. Thermal. And this just takes coal, which we have. This will. Oh, we have to make buckets. That's. I don't know about that though. Alright, cancel that. You're not getting anywhere with that, are you? So where are we missing these gears? Consent. We have the ingots. Why can't? Is there nothing over here with the gear in it? What's this? Okay. It's not gear. That's not gear. Plates. Can you make these, please? Kind of force it on it. Alright, that should be good. Put the electric back in there. Now we should be able to craft the fertilizer thingy. or hyper, whatever it's called. Right, there we go. Boom. One main. There's those damn gears. And it's probably gonna have to smell something else up to the second one. But at least we got one. And there's the second one. And these do stack good. And then we need the fluid. One. Two of these. Which we have the gears for that too. Which is good. Do we have it? Did we have the gears? Yeah, no. This is oh, 2 crafts. Oh, hopefully he has it. Because I noticed in the last one that we did, we need copper gears. Okay. Copper. Yeah, it doesn't have them. Must have disconnected some. Might have been this one actually. No, it had to been a gear one. Okay, go ahead and make those. At least it's 4 for each one, so it's not that much. That should be enough. Yep, good enough. So we'll get the fluid guys out of here. And then we just need buckets for the fluid to go into. But that's something we can work on. Because we just gotta have them autocraft buckets for it. Okay. So we'll make the autocraft for a bucket. And we'll put that bucket over here. How are we doing on our doing pretty well actually. So what we're gonna do down here, I think we need coal. So I'm gonna look at this, how we have this set up here. We're gonna have it constantly run. So we need coal, and we need a bucket, and it'll craft another bucket, I think, if we don't have a bucket in there. So on input, we want to export buckets on a craft. So we're gonna have buckets be crafted anytime it needs it, right? Into the back of this, and then this is just going to input coal, and this is going to output, I'm assuming, input the, okay, yeah, I got it here. So, this is where we're going to put it here. This we might just want to put up here. And I'm probably going to put it over here. Just because then we can do the next stage over here, I guess. Might do that. So we're gonna have, and yeah, we might want more than one of these two. So we're gonna have this. I'm gonna say this will go to power. power on. So basically, we want to input from the left. Right, so we're going to input coal. Input coal. And if I just get to the table, no, we want to export. Export coal. Yeah, we want you to export coal. Oh. Yeah, it's going to export coal. Then it's going to make, what it makes is the charcoal. It's going to input the charcoal from the back. So this is the back end too. Right? Yeah, and then we're gonna input the fluid from, and also put this to the right. And then we're gonna input or export buckets on craft. Do I have a craft? No, we don't. Okay. No, input here, export to the back. Okay, yeah, it won't be input here. Blue is going to be export. So we'll need a bucket, autocraft, and this. So if I put drop that. Open up this, put the bucket in, and then we'll know how many buckets we have. Okay, can I make a crafting card, please? And then we'll put a crafting card in that. That's making the oil. Then we need a crafting card here. Yes, so we need a bucket to put it in. Why is this fluid not going over? Oh, that's why. Okay, so then it's going to constantly make it that. So let's go in here. This, got this. Okay, so we are going to put that in there. This is like a byproduct, so I think we'll put it over here with the bucket, I guess. Have that, which is 3 things we need. We lapis is over here, but it would be required for this recipe. I'm just thinking where it is. How we go on storage? Then what we have to do, we have oak, right? We have oak. Oak, yeah. And so we'll make some wood here. I believe it's less than this. I believe it's just this and this, right? Yes. So I'm gonna go over this craft arrow here and then put that on demand. I'm gonna put that on demand though. We need to use a crafter to do that. Right? Let's see, treated. Some of that, and put that there. We need to make it that automatic though. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, so to make your buckets automatic. Should be. This is very slow, as you can see. We've only gotten 2 buckets of spiritual honey, or oil, but it makes 8 per shift, so it should be fine. But we need to autocraft this. Like that's being autocraft. Is there? I mean, I guess we could use RF tools. I think that's in this pack. Because this, or wait a minute, no, we don't have to. I don't know what I'm thinking. What we can do is use a, what is it called? Repeater, responder, or something like that. And just setting in a number, and then we'll automatically make it. That's what we need. Okay. That would be the easiest way of doing it. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this. We don't need these right now. Coal we don't need. Just throw everything that we don't need away. I'm gonna leave these in here. I don't think we'll need them. I mean, if it's slow enough, then that's fine. Because we are getting it. I mean, we get 2. We have 18 coal. You know, so from coal, we got lots of coal, so we should be fine. We should never ever run low. Lots of storage cells. So that's constantly going. That's constantly going. That's gonna be going. That we'll work on in a minute here. I just want to sleep. And we need to get that going. But we can use a requester. I think it's called. Is that what it's called? I know it's something like that. Request. Not this, right? No, this is the internet. Do I have one back here? Yeah, it's a call requester. Let's see, can I R? Let's. request. That is it, yeah, requester. It's called a requester. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Let's see, is this in here? West? No, it's not. Okay. Let me just... Okay, request for it. Now we should be able to request it. There it is. And we also get more patterns. Yeah, we'll wait for that requester. But we'll get that, we'll put that down, and now we can make more requesters if we need it too. There's the requester, and then basically what we do is we put that over here. I'm gonna put it here, or I guess we'll put it right here. And then all we need to do is say, hey, I want you. I can just do this. Now I just want to make sure there's at least a stack. Okay, and if it has the wood, and it has the utility, it will make it. So that's how, it'll keep a stack. That's a good amount. A stack of wood is good. You don't want to overstack because you don't want to use all the wood up, but that way it will go up to that amount. And then once it hits that amount, it stops. And then it will back up on that, we'll back up on the coal. And I think that's everything we need for the, we got the lapis, right? We got lots of lapis. We got the coal booth now, and we have everything else. So we can actually start the autocrafting of the first tier with the new system. So, all we need is a interface and all this. Basically all you need is the stuff that we're already making. Next here is aluminum, invar. We'll have to make invar. We have to make steel, and it is basic. So I think we might be able to get this all done quicker too. And obviously we want to make it so it only gives me a stack. Because if we have more in a stack, it's not going to look good. Let's set a stack. Got no more of that, which is fine. We got 8 buckets, so we'll use the bucket that it comes back in here, but it shouldn't have to make another bucket anytime soon, because there's 8 buckets there. That's being able to keep up with what we need done. So we're in good shape. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. So everything is being automatically through here, which is very good. And like I said, we have now half our drive is full. No, not half. 6% full. So like I said, the next steps would be, how is our power doing? That would be my next thing. We're doing good there. Ooh, this one's draining pretty quick. I mean, is this one even on? Oh, it is. It's just draining it so fast. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we'll need a interface. Now, I think the interface is hard. Interface. Those for when we do, and then we need the, what is it, crafting, advanced auto crafter. Advanced auto crafter. Which this system knows how to make a detector, so which is good. Detector. No, it doesn't. Detector. Make 4 of those guys. I want to also clean these drives out and put them in the main system. That way, because 4 of these discs will equal 1 of those discs that we just made. So if we need to, we can easily make a new disc from this. I just don't know how much room is in this system to do that all. You know, so let's see. Out. Does 1 disc at a time, and if there's no room for any of this stuff, it won't move anything off of it, but it should have enough room. It should. That way we can clean these discs off and just not have anything on them. There will be a lot of extra stuff in the system over here, but that's okay. Like, honestly, I think it might fill all this up if it hasn't already done that. I just wanted to make a whole bunch more drawers so I can pop these in. Because it's going to fill up. And I'm probably just going to... If I just put them here with this link up with that. Oh yeah, it's filling up. Oh good, are these locked? That one isn't. Okay, so we're gonna do it here. Wait, why are the... These are simple drawers. Is there anything else you could put in here besides them? Or maybe there's stuff in me? No, they're sealed, that's why. Maybe that's why? That's what it is. They're sealed. That means there's items in them. These are all... That's why. Okay. So technically those, the ones that have a drawer in them, they're really just another drawer inside of a drawer. And there's more. I'll do one more up here. And see what else comes in. How much is the drives? I mean, these are coming all from the drives, I know that is. The drive I just put in. It is still inputting other things. It's got no storage, pretty much, because these are what I use over here for storage. So we got 9 so far over here. got more stuff over here too. So we're gonna use these in the next episode. We'll use these in the next episode. We'll use these. We'll need cables, input cables, regular cables, maybe some crafters. Okay, I'm gonna try to get everything out of this system. So we're gonna add another one here, right? And then we're gonna go up a few. The ones I just took out. Okay. I thought those, I guess because they're half used maybe. More machines that are, I guess, half used. I thought these would all be in one. Like, I guess, is it the durability? Yeah, that might be the durability. So yeah, now we're getting more frames though. Jeez. Sure, I guess. long gone into that drive. Yeah, there's so many items. Yeah. I wonder if I should, do you have to have a number near? Like, if I just said, auto quest, would that just continue going? Or would it have to have a number? It has to have a number. I don't know, like, there's a way to just have it, keep on crafting it, but this is for plenty. And it's not like you can't easily make more, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's get more of this done. Jeez. More machines. Oh, I don't like that. That's too many patterns. I might have to take those out of there. Because the patterns, yeah. Patterns, yeah. Oh, trim? Okay. I want to keep these over here. That disc. Uh-oh. Disc. Get that out of there. Get that disc out of there. Oh my god. That's very dangerous, just guys know. Okay. I took it out of the disc. Oh. Okay. Oh, did it? It might have finished the drive then. Or at least one. Okay. That drive in there. We got that drive off. And if we need more room, we can add more stuff in. But I think it should be good for right now. It looks like it is. What I'll very quickly do is just get another line up here, just in case I need it. There's going to be another hard drive in there. That's a lot of stuff. So I'd rather have the drives emptied off than in a drawer. The drawers are nice, not for everything else. Okay, I think that's good enough. That's. I guess we can do another 2 or something. Okay. So we got extra room for items to come in. We have our what we're gonna do next. We do have other stuff in these drives too, which I'm on. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, iron, we have 2K, a lot of glass, everything else looks like it's good. Our drive is not halfway. But we can always add another hard drive in there if we need to. If we want to. And I think by that point in time, we need another 48, which is this guy. All we're missing right now is just the string. So that's not bad. And that will be another 4,000 items. So that would be ideal. So we have everything pretty much coming in at this point. So I think that's a good point to end. I mean, we did get pretty much the whole entire first stage pretty much in here. Um, you know, we got everything coming in. We got all the materials coming in, pretty much for the whole entire thing, except for steel. Um, the steel has to be made a different way. It is mechanism, but it's a little harder. Um, I mean, there's other ways of making stuff, but yeah. So we made our automatic thing. So we got our lapis that we need for the thing. We can always put lapis over there too. Like, I think you can have it in two different locations. Like, they're just monitors. You can take things out of the monitors, but you can also put things into them. And it's a good way of seeing, okay, how much do we have of each material, which is what I like. Um, the storage things over here are nice, but yeah, yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more time. But the good thing is there's enough room in here, and if it finds another spot that you can go into, it's gonna go in there. So if it's like an ore, then that's where it'll go. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be the better way of doing it. And we have the ores automatically being made. So say we need more, you know, we have actually a lot of materials coming in, even with only one miner going. We can always make the higher tier thing as well. Oh, that's the other thing. Just know how to make storage drives. Or how is it? How? Okay, it does. Okay, good. Because if I need a housing, I want to get ready to make it here. Okay, good enough. I just want to make sure. Because if we do 120, or what is it? The highest one is 164. So if I want to make that, obviously we need a lot more materials. But that would, like, yeah, wow, we actually have most of the iron. Obviously we have to smelt and burn it. Take forever. Yeah, I mean, look, it would need another half of those. It would need, I mean, it's doable. We just need a lot more string, a lot more iron, and that would give us 126,000. So compared to what we have now, it's like 4 times the quality, I think. But again, it does require 3 of those to make that. Yeah, it's only missing 92 of those. It only needs 2,000 or... I mean, 64 of those I don't have. Huh? But yeah, it looks like it's just missing. So if I had 2,000 of these ingots, it would be able to do it. So... it just needs a lot of iron. Yeah, it's that. And that's the whole fun of having it like this, is we can see, okay, we have a lot of things coming in. And it's automatically either we can auto-craft it, like I said, the auto-craft we can auto-craft. If it's a big craft, like, you know, another huge drive, we can do that. But yeah, I mean, oh, see, some stuff is coming over. What is it? Is it dirt? It's dirt. It's dirt. Yeah. But yeah, so in the next episode, I think we'll continue. I think we'll try either set up the next. We'll set up the autocraft for the first tier, which is gonna be this. And that's just an autocraft, and we can just do an autocraft into it with a crafting card, and anything we have will be crafted or it will be put in. So if it doesn't have the smooth stone, clay, browns, any of this stuff, it'll make it, because everything else right now at this point in stage has been made. And then we'll start with the next one. You know, we'll work on the next tier, which again is gonna be advanced. So that one's just using Invar. You know, we'll have to make Invar, we'll have to get lava, With lava is just using I think it's just one of these machines with lava, with magma, with obsidian or cobble, whichever one you want to decide to do. I mean, anything that is lava generated will give you the enough power to make the fluid. Then you put that into a bucket, a lot, thing like this, like you're doing, and that's why I have the buckets being made, the lava thing is really being made, or the glass things being made. We don't have the glass bottles being made, but we have the glass being made. Makes sense, right? So yeah, so that's a good, and yeah, I think that is a good point. So we've got everything pretty much automatic. Back here is automatic stuff, as you can see. Get screenshots here. So we got everything being back here is totally automatic, so it's just coming in and going out, coming in and going out. Then we have this side over here that's just if we need a craft stick. Like you can see, this machine is on right now. It's making copper stuff, or it's making something that it needs. I don't know what it's making. Oh, it's making the rounds. So it's taking, since other machines are being used, it's using this machine over here to make what it needs. To make the browns. And then it's probably going over here to be smelted. That's where it goes to be smelted. Or it's being smelted up there. But that is making the browns, which is this. Which we have 2K right now. I don't know why it's making it here though. We have 2K over there. Can you tell me why you're just crafting this? I don't get it. It must be it for something. But yeah, so that's what's going on over there, and you have more stuff coming in over here, as you can see. So we're getting osmium dust now. That disc is done. So after we get these discs emptied off of, then we use these discs to make the next 4K discs, which I can show you how to do that in the next episode. Yeah, so I think overall we're doing really well. We're doing a step back, really. We already have everything set up over here, which kind of worked over here a little bit. But if I can make everything be over here, and then be able to see, okay, what we have coming in and going out is what we need. So we can always up the amount of treated wood, but I think 64 is going to be plenty. We have enough of the oil, and it's just easy craft, so it's not like the crafter can't do it. I think a stack is good. I don't know, unless you use like an auto crafter, like a different type of crafter, it's just gonna, it makes it easier to make it, do it this way. There's nothing else we have to do for that. And then, like I said, the glass bottles, we can do the same thing. But I think I'm gonna have, we have that in here. We do. So basically, we're just gonna say, I want bottles. Glass bottles. Glass bottle would be like the perfect stack. Let's see what it does. I think a bottle would be like the first thing. Okay, there it is. So basically, if we want to have a stack of these, we should just pull in here, hit enter. Now it'll start making those. Yeah. Guess what I want to do with them here. Yeah, so there's 63. So it might not make another one, but that's for the next stage anyway. Okay, yeah. Kind of nice northness too. So again, automatic stuff up here, non-automatic things over here, and a great automatic system that we have going on. So, screenshots, like I said, and then we're gonna end it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video today. We're gonna go ahead and we can't sleep, so we're gonna go ahead and save and quit. So again, what an improvement today we did. We got everything pretty much ready in the system. We have a lot of things being crafted. Like I said, next episode, we will work on the next tier, setting up the tier, and also get an automatic as well. But I don't know when that video will be. It'll be a while. Trust me. If I can do it sooner, I will. But that is going to do it for today's episode of Techopolis 2. To the next one. Bye-bye. For now.